you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. All in all, this place is crawling. Y'all them are moving their body, them balling. Electricity just a light up the place. With the boom boom boom, up the place. We got the vibes and the vibes is good, good. You know we're rocking in the dark neighborhood, hood. You know the trend are gonna bring it like we should. Can I hear them say? Turn around, stupid. Turn around, stupid. Turn around, stupid. Stupid, turn around, stupid. Now turn around. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go, here in Baltimore. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards.
Going to go right back to Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. Jackson up top again. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second down and 3.
Return it. Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Hold on.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll manage only a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second down and 8. Throwing, Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver.
And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
13. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 180. 180. Sit hot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. To return is Williams. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Cut.
From the gun, it's Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. One more time for Montgomery. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Alpha, sit on. 180. One shot. Hey. Go right here. 180. One shot. Shot.
Jackson out of the pistol. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Hey, out. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Cut.
Here's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
You at X. You. Hey, middle.
3rd and short, Jackson. Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. To throw is Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
First down is right.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Montgomery. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The Lions call their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a two-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up for first and 10.
Middle.
They'll drop to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Report.
A first down throw for Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Go.
Second down, Jackson. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.
Broski got me. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. All is getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. Keep coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She breaks into me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. Keep coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She breaks into me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't on my lonesome. They want me to lonesome. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw is McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down. On the ground, here's Henry. He looks forward for maybe a yard. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, report! Report!
Now Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Jackson looking to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big-time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. They'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Jack. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's McCarthy. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On play action, here's McCarthy. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now here's Aaron Jones. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 7, Ravens 9.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. On first and 10, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And that one incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
No, we changed it.
Out of his end zone, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Jackson now on second down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
You at X, you at X. You at X, you at X. Sit up.
Throwing Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Now, Jackson. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Alpha, sit up. 180. Ready, shot. Sit up.
Jackson now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Report.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's 2nd and 9.
180. Go. Sit up.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Hey. We changed it.
Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Chandler now to return it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A run. It's Jones. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. Now 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down picked up on the ground.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes...
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll drop to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Here's Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Henry. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st down. Look at play action here with McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a...
GG's my guy. GG's my guy.
You only get a 1-yard...
Good little game. Oh, yeah.
That's
how you feel about it.
A little too far, and it draws the flag. So it's a win.